This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Ducks will kick this away to get us going here. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the USC offense will take over 1st and 10.
And they'll use the ground game here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to throw here. Nice grab. It's Wormley. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a gap. It's Wormley. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
When they tried to get the counterplay to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counterplay. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Look out, room to run here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
The Ducks will have to kick this away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the USC offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. There's contact on the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And 1st down for the offense.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw again. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So they get nothing on the first down run, brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Hand off to the right side. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Gain of 6. Brings up 2nd down.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Takes the handoff again. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Pass not complete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. And the Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Blitz and a quick sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Here he goes. At the 20. At the 10. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
But that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The shotgun handoff here. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Important 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that one straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like what the quarterback's thinking here, trying to make something happen, but he's got to be aware. It's the first play of the drive. To take a loss like that, well, you really set yourself back on trying to pick up a first down.
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Mitchell. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it.
Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. The clock is still running. Enough to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Trojans will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play.
On the double.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. The Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. He finds his man. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Timeout is called. A Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught quickly. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
I really like the route here, the receiver. And in the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Easy.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He pulls in the catch. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Final seconds in the 1st half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the 1st half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Now here's the toss play. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
That's enough for the first down, as we've seen so many teams around the country. They get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
He finds some space. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
And the USC offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Increasing out motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. It's a run to the left. Breaks free. 1st down and more. He's still running. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Pulls it in. It's Harris. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Defense is coming after him. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Ducks line up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Ducks. And the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Wormley.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Brings up second down.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Wormley. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a 1st down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It is intercepted. He could go. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. Pass complete on a crosser. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Good catch, just past the first down line.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Third down play for this offense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Wormley. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle.
That makes the score. Oregon, 38. USC, 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Harris. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Ducks will have to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man.
And the USC offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball. Almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds and keep that clock moving.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got a man down the middle. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Trojans trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Trojans.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 17, set to kick this one away.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
Oregon Ducks will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? He breaks free. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Ball handed off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. And the runner takes off to his right.
I can't believe the calm here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Keeping it on the ground here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Movement here from the tight end. A running play called on 4th down. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead.
A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Makes a quick catch.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep for late game heroics. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
4th down, looking to throw for it. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble now. Solid tackle. Able to get him down. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
Timeout, USC.
Defense setting up for a passing down now with 7 DBs on the field. They look to throw it here on second down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. In the open. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, but that's just going to be too little too late. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.